How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. And no, it's not clickbait. I have found my meta deck. I just did a video about Steven's Metagross, which just dropped a couple days ago, which is the first part of the Destined Rivals set. But alongside it is another deck that's been kind of popping off recently, Marnie's Grimmsnarl. And it's popping off for good reason. At first it seems kind of mid. I even said it looked mid when I first covered it after it got revealed. But it has won me over. Now, I like to think that I have established myself as one of the godfathers of Monkey Dory Frostlass. Let me have this fantasy, I don't have very much. But Marnie's Grimmsnarl takes Monkey Frostlass so well. I tell you guys, I've been fumbling with the idea of using a meta deck for my World's Push starting next season, and I was really debating what direction I wanted to go with it if I wanted to take it all seriously. But I think I've got it. It's either going to be this or it's going to be Rocket's Crobat. I need to try them both to know for sure. But I have my competitive deck now. Grimmsnarl has the ability Punk Up, which says that when you evolve it, you can put up to 5 Dark Energies from your deck to any of your Marnie's Pokemon. So it's great for thinning and great for powering itself up. Now, Monkey Dory isn't a Marnie's Pokemon, but the simple fact that it can power itself up and potentially another Impidimp opens up your attachment for turn to go straight for a Monkey Dory. That's the appeal. You never have to attach to this dude. Then for 2 Dark Energy, it does 180 damage and 30 to the bench, making it a pretty nice spread attacker for a deck that already does great spread. So here's a deck list. It's very loosely based on Trust Your Pilot's build, and by that I mean I just imported his counts and changed it from there. His had a 3/3/3 line of Grimmsnarl, but I did swap out one more Grimm for another rare candy. I also like Maractus a lot in here, so I increased the count to 2, so that I have a better chance of opening with it. I kept his 2/2 of Frostlass, but I'm also experimenting with the idea of a Cornerstone Ogerpon in here. This is mostly a placeholder until we get Shaman or Rocket's Mimikyu, but for now it's really here to wall off the opponent until we can get everything set up. And it also answers other Cornerstone Ogerpons. Yes, Monkey Frostlass eventually does beat other Cornerstones, but this can shred for 140, and I see a lot of value in that. This is a secret box build, so I run a 4 count of Arven to help guarantee I can pull it on turn 1 going second. I have 2 Iono, 3 Research, 1 Boss, and 1 Colress Tenacity to help guarantee the Stadium, and because I do play multiple Luminous Energy in here. Colress can pull special energies too. I run 2 Buddy Buddy, 1 Nest Ball, and 2 Ultra Ball for Pokemon Search. It is kinda low, but so far it's been working out for me, and I'll explain why when I get to the Stadium. It's 1 Earthen Vessel, which always manages to put itself in the prizes when I need it, 1 Night Stretcher, 1 Super Rod, and 1 Energy Switch so you can load your Grimmsnarl a little bit higher and then transfer that energy over to a monkey. And we also have 2 Counter Catcher. That when a lot of my matches I found myself being ahead on prizes, so I may consider going 2 Boss and 1 Catcher in a future build. I'll have to mess with that a little bit more. And then it's 2 Switch and 2 Candies. And this is the Stadium I was referring to. Spike Myth says that you can search your deck once per turn for a Marnie's Pokemon and put it in your hand. This is so clutch for guaranteeing we get our Grimmsnarls up. If they don't have a bump for this, you can start up a Cascade they won't be able to come back from. It's pretty good. Then for tools, it's 1 Rescue Board, a TM Evo, and a TM Devo. Normally I like going double Devo in a spread deck, but I haven't needed it yet. I will revisit that later though. And then I run 9 Energy. 2 are Luminous and the rest are Dark Energy. I tried going lower, but when I did I found it to be kind of a struggle to get an energy on turn 1 for the TM Evo, so I would rather keep it a little bit higher. But that's the list. I find that it's been performing extremely well against a lot of the top meta options. Monkey Dory Frostlass does pretty good against Dragapult, especially the slow Dragapult where they have to take damage from Frostlass while in the Dracloak form. And we one-shot Guardia as a Dark type, so that's pretty sweet too. Some people have been saying that we struggle against Raging Bolt, but I have to disagree. Going double Maractus is the reason why. Raging Bolt relies on Latias to move around, so they go really low on switches. Some lists don't even play any, so if you just trap something in the active that they can't use like Latias, you can buy yourself a whole lot of time to get that Monkey Frostlass damage spread around. By the time you eventually KO the Latias, everything should already be on the brink of death. Don't sleep on Maractus for this matchup. This is Editor Husky editing after the special event in Utrecht where the champion list, which was Dragapult, as was like 3 others in the top 8, used a Maractus in their list, and in the semifinal managed to retreat lock a Raging Bolt for 10 turns, locking the Latias in the active until it was down to 10 HP, then counter-catching the Fez, and doing it one more time, and then slapping down a Hawlucha to KO the Latias, putting 10 damage on the Fan Rotom, and then Phantom Diving for a 5 prize turn. Look, I hate Dragapult as much as you do, but that was incredible. And all made possible because Raging Bolt doesn't play any switches. Maractus is better than Budu. Spread the word. But that's it for the preamble. I just really want to get into the ladder and show you this deck. Alright, welcome to Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I do not want to go first. This deck definitely does prefer to go second. I saw a fire coin with dark sleeve, so I'm thinking probably just a basic Charizard. Yep, with max belt. Okay, we need to be aware of that because normally I think Charizard needs 5 prizes. Well, we need to take five prizes for Charizard to one-shot us. But with that, it should only need 3, I think. Yeah. When we take 3 prizes, he can one-shot us with a max belt. Okay. Opponent goes first. What do we got? Buddy start. Not bad. Pidgey Charmander. Torchic and Pidgey. Okay. This is not the standard Charizard list, which I like to see. That's nice. I hope you're not going for your Pidgeot or your Charizard right now, because I'm about to Iono you. No, Charmeleon. Oh, he's setting up really nice. Double buddy. And an Ultra Ball. He definitely used that Ultra Ball too soon. Okay. Yeah, I have no choice. I can't use any of that. Okay. Maractus is good. Kind of unfortunate. I'm in a pretty tough spot. I was definitely hoping for 1 out to get my Impidimp going. But I think he's got an attack. Maybe not. Okay, he can Ultra Ball. Alright. Going for Charmeleon instead. Okay, so he can have the Charizard up next turn. So I gotta definitely come up with something here. Arven could do... that'll get me the secret box. Do I do that or do I go for the research? I think I do that. I'll do research next turn. Alright. Actually, I can't secret box. I don't think I have enough cards. I would have to lose both of these things. I think we do it. We'll take the rescue board. No, because whatever I pull, I'm going to end up losing it. So let's go ahead and do the Evo. Yeah, I'm going to lose all 3 of these. Alright, so I think we still want the research. We'll take Spike Myth. That's our only thing. I think we do take the rescue board. And I think we take... well, let me look first. Let me look and see if both Frostlasses are in there. Both Frostlasses are in there. Okay. I think we take a Nest Ball. Alright. So we'll play Spike Myth. We will get our Impidimp. We can rescue board right now. I'm okay with losing the Maractus, because he will take damage back for that anyway. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get a second monkey. You know what? Cornerstone would have been good. Dang it. Okay. That's fine. We'll do the Maractus. But having the Cornerstone is a good play, because everything in that deck has abilities. Alright, let's see. I haven't lost anything super important yet. Just a bunch of trainers. So yeah, he does take that out. He will take 60 damage back. That's fine. We're now behind on prizes, so we can do a lot with this. All right, what is the top deck? Basic dark. We attach that here. All right, I'm gonna wait for the spike myth. Dang. I would have definitely liked to have that this turn. All right, but we don't get it. So I think what we do instead is we will take another Impidimp. And I think we have to sacrifice a Snorunt. Let's do the less cool Snorunt. We'll keep the cool one. These have been some rough researches. Haven't gotten a whole lot we can work with. But that's okay. These decks like to play low and slow. Alright, so we lost that. We have our Grimmsnarl this turn. So let's come up. We'll start with the evolve. Yep, let's do, okay, we get 3 energies we can place. We'll place it there, there, and there. Gonna put another monkey down. We're gonna go ahead and put the Luminous on it so that it can attack if we need it to. Retreat. Not having any Frostlasses is tough, man. Alright, we'll take the last of our Grimmsnarls. And let's go ahead and evolve the Morgrim. We'll do 180. I don't want any energy in his discard, so I'm actually going to... I'm going to give it to the Charmander. Blaziken can bring that energy back out, so if we can keep the energy in play and not in the discard, that would be best. Alright, he wants the rescue board monkey. Understandable. That's what I would have done. Alright, can we pull anything we can use? We can use Iono. Alright, let's get the Grimmsnarl up before we do that. No, let's not use Punk Up. Let's attach this energy to it. And then we Iono. I think we have nothing else we can pull from Spike Myth. Oh, did I just crash my game? Or nope, we're good. Alright, we get 6 new cards. There's the Frostlass. Let's go. Finally. Okay. Let's go ahead and stretch her. Wait, what do we have? We have a boss. Let's stretch her the monkey back. I know that Luminous is still in there somewhere. The 180. I definitely want to target his next Charmander. Alright, the Freezing Shroud. Yeah, he doesn't have anything because otherwise he would have promoted that Charmander. But I don't think there's a whole lot he can do right now. We're chilling, we're chilling. We only have 1 dark energy in the discard right now. Oh, he couldn't do anything with that. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Alright, so... I think we go boss the Mew. I'm gonna take damage off my big guy. Take out that one. Let's take out this Pidgey as well. We'll do 360 to this guy, 30 to the Pidgey. Boom, 4 prize turn. Let's go. Alrighty, welcome back. We're on game 2 now. Lost the coin flip. We just beat a Charizard pretty badly. Though he couldn't get any of his stuff up. He got one Charizard going, but then after that he was all a nightmare. But I think that was a good showcase of this deck though, because a lot of these decks are very low and slow, and the name of the game is really just outliving your opponent. And I think that's what we did. Alright, we go first. Alright, I'll put it on the active. Is this Mamoswine? This might be Mamoswine. Starting 4 energy is tough. That's the second time now. I think last round we started 3 energy too. Arvin gets the rare candy and the Evo. He's well on his way. This guy's setting up much better than the previous guy. This might be a tough out for us. That was a terrible, terrible starting hand. Another energy, holy. I played 9 of them, we already pulled 5 of them. Alright, so gonna Arvin. We do have the secret box. We don't have Evo either. How many more energies do we have in the deck? 2 more luminous and 2 more dark. Alright, this is rough. This is rough. Okay. So I think what I gotta do is secret box that away. Actually, I could boss the Pidgey. No, I already attached return. I'm gonna grab the research and grab the stadium. I have no more tools. I think I'm gonna want, do I not have buddies either? I do right there. Okay. Spike moves will definitely get me the Impidimp. I forgot to check for Frostlasses. Do we have Frostlasses? We do, okay. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, the rescue board would have been great. So I don't have to lose that energy. I think we send up to Snorunt. Dude, I forgot the cornerstone again. Alright, so you got the Blaziken. You can quick surge for a second energy. And that should do it. Smolder salt. Okay, I am gonna send up. Let's send up the snow run. All right, we can attach that. I'm gonna research. I hate losing the Devo, but we need something. Okay, we can do that. We'll switch the cornerstone. We need to buy ourselves a little bit of time here. Let's Spike Myth grab us the Morgrim. And we're just gonna end turn there. I do have a counter catcher I can use, but I'm gonna save it. The Blaziken can't attack this turn anyway. He's gonna have to move it. Okay, Mammoth Hauler can get you a Froakie. Okay, I see. That's gonna be able to get around my thing, so definitely got to be careful with that. Alright, so I need to attach this energy to this guy. Need to go Spike Myth, grab the Grimmsnarl. Punk up, I think I only have the one energy, yep. So I really don't want this thing to be able to do anything to me. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end turn there. Well, he can get a rare candy with Pidgeot and can get Mamoswine or Greninja with Mamoswine. So this is gonna be a little bit rough. Cling Clang. When did he get that up? Oh, okay, I see. He can just play it from his hand if we have stage 2s. That's interesting. That's not bad. It's not bad for this deck, because all it really needs to do is just power up Mamoswine. Dang, he didn't even need all that. He could just pull up the Greninja with no problem. Smolder Salt 200. Alright, what else can we do, really? We just have the one Snow Run. Alright, let's... What else do I have in here? We have the Morgrim. We'll get that started. Need to get some of that energy back. Okay. What's the play here? We don't have access to our Devo anymore. So I think I'm just gonna start trying to get that Blaziken out. Let's capture that. He probably has another switch he can use. I'm gonna take the chance he doesn't have a switch. Wait, can I do anything with this? Oh yeah, what do you know? Okay. Let's end turn. He's got nah. I'm not. I'm gonna attack. There's no way he doesn't have a switch. There's no way he doesn't have a switch. Oh, and of course I hit the 1 Terra Pokemon. Oh, this is so rough. I'm misplaying like crazy. Alright, we got a Grimmsnarl. I think I should have bossed the Greninja. Because if we get return KO'd, we can just use Cornerstone for the rest of the game. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Don't need to use Punk Up. Yeah, I think I want that Greninja out. I definitely should have bossed that Greninja. Oh well, misplay City. Let's get his hand down to 3. I can get it pretty dang close now. That counter catcher's perfect. Alright, let's do that. 180 there. And then let's throw 30 more right here. Okay, fighting energy to retreat it. Gets that dude back in front. What do we got? 180, 220, 260, 300. Oh, I think he gets it. Yeah, I think he gets it with that. Because I die in between with the Frostlass. But that's okay. We just promote the Cornerstone after that. We have enough to take out... Yeah, you didn't need that. You didn't need the Black Belt. You could have just done it. That's alright. That's alright. He had the right idea. So all he really needs now is just a boss. He's only played the 1, so... We are in terrible, terrible shape. But we're going to count on Ogerpon to keep us alive. Alright, we're going to Iono down to 1. Could that be what saves us? Likely not. Can I get something in my hand? Yeah, we can. No more monkeys. Okay. Okay, all he needs is a boss, so it's not looking great, but we'll see. I definitely misplayed the heck out of this match. I should have got that Greninja out first. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Game 3. I have no idea what this is so far. Mew EX, okay. Let's go, buddy. Let's check and see what we got. We have both of our Morgrums, we have both of our Frostlasses, so that's good. So let's do one of each. We'll do a little bit of that. Let's retreat. Let's get you into the active. That's fine with me. And turn. Skyman YGO. Is he a Yu-Gi-Oh player? A lot of Pokemon TCG players I find are either ex-Yu-Gi-Oh players or in some form enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's cool. That's cool to see. Alright, Pokegear 3.0. He could, in theory, get an attack off with something. Oh, no, he gets rid of a Prime Catcher and a Galvantula. That's rough. Okay, Miraidon. Okay, I got it. It's Jolting Fox. Yeah. Okay, so Miraidon goes and grabs the Joltik. Mew can just retreat right into it. Yep. I gotcha. Alright, Bravery Charm and the Iron Hands. Crispin, he can get an energy onto the Joltik and then at least one in the Iron Hands. Yeah, he can definitely power that thing up this turn, so I definitely need the rare candy. But I'm most likely going to research everything away and take a chance on whatever comes next. But if I can top deck a rare candy, that would be even better. Psychic. Alright, Gravity Mountain is not fun. Super Rod gets Galvantula back. He does clean out his entire hand. A restart of 3 more. I don't think he can do anything with those 3, so Jolting Charge is the play. Nespal. Alright, Pikachu EX. So, Pikachu EX isn't a big problem because our Frostlass does kind of break its ability. Which is good, we like that. However, 300 damage on a Gravity Mountain would take us out. So, we need to be careful with that. We gotta get rid of that stadium. Gotcha. Alright, Monkey Dory's great. Let's go ahead and research all of that away. Alright, Secret Box will do it. Yeah, Secret Box does do it. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this there. Nothing's evolving, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. Alright, so rare candy should be the thing. Spikemuth, we can take that as the tool, it doesn't really matter. And then another research should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. go. So we can knock out everything, really. We can just get rid of the stadium. Grab us the Grimmsnarl. We have the candy. I'm just going to take 3. Alright, we'll do 180 damage, and then I think we start hitting the Iron Hands. Because that thing has no ability, so it won't be taking any damage from our Frostlass. Alright, so if he can get a steel or a metal energy on that Pikachu, could be pretty bad for us. I don't think he has the metal. Restart might do it. Does he have it? Nest Ball. Alright, Nest Ball gets you Fez. He can get 3 more with that. He has some way of getting the metal energy. He can knock me out. He does boss. He could probably go for the Monkey Dory that's powered. He does not go for the Monkey Dory that's powered. But the Iron Hands will take 2 prices. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the monkey so that I can just retreat it if I need to. Alright, Buddy Buddy works. Let's go ahead and take another Impidimp. And then I think we just research all that. Alright. I'm going to... Do I have any other monkeys? Let's see. Let's find out. Drop the Maractus. I do have another monkey in there. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and drop... I don't really want to drop any of this, actually. Yeah, let's drop the boss, I guess. Grab monkey. Kind of unfortunate we don't have the KO on this. But I think if I were to move that damage to the Iron Hands, it still misses it by 10. Alright, 180. I can't put it on the Pikachu. I think I need my super rod at some point. I'm not like dying for it yet, but I do need to get that. Alright, so I lost a boss and a counter catcher. I still have one counter catcher somewhere in there. Yikes, he's got the attack with the Pikachu. Okay, I'm not worried about the Iono because I can always just pull that Grimmsnarl again with Spike Myth. Oh, he didn't go for the Pikachu KO. Cool. All right. Okay, that's actually a really good thing. So let me E-switch this here. I think I want to... Did I lose a Frostlass at any point? No, I didn't. I think I'm going to get the Night Stretcher for this. Have a second one powered up. I think I'm gonna sell out for the Iono play. I'm gonna do this. Alright, so I'm gonna get the damage on the active, right? The Iron Hands. And then I'm gonna Iono. If I can get the counter catcher. Dang it, I didn't get the counter catcher. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let me just Spike Myth now so I can get it in my hand. All right, but can we do this? Oh, he conceded. Nice. We got it. We beat a Joltik box. You guys want to play a game? How many people will reference the timestamp at 27 minutes and 36 seconds where I counter-captured the wrong thing when I should have taken Necro Ninja? All good though. Yeah, my only loss is due to a bad misplay. Otherwise, this deck is probably the best deck I've used on this channel so far. It does really well into a lot of matchups. Crobat is going to have to work pretty hard to get me to switch off of this. But we'll have to check it out in a couple weeks. Until then, I want to thank you all for watching and especially subscribing. We just hit 1,000 and I couldn't be more thrilled about it. If you like what you see here, please consider a sub. I've got plenty of fun content planned between now and Destined Rivals, and I can't wait for you to see it. I'll see you then.